A fourth American service member has died fighting the war against the Islamic State in Iraq. Two U.S. officials tell Fox News it happened today north of the ISIS stronghold of Mosul. That service member ran over a bomb while driving an all-terrain vehicle. The officials say he was embedded with Kurdish Peshmerga forces. The military has requested Fox News withhold which branch he was serving. The Obama administration has insisted U.S. troops are in Iraq only to advise and assist. American forces are helping Iraqi and Kurdish forces in their battle to take back Mosul, the Islamic State's last major stronghold in Iraq. A senior commander says Iraqi special forces have taken control of an important town less than 10 miles from the city. Aid groups have reported that more than 1 million innocent civilians were living in Mosul. Some have escaped to refugee camps. They're describing a life of torture under the Islamic State's brutal rule. Some said ISIS fighters burned their grandchildren to death on a hot plate, while others said they were forced to be sex slaves. Benjamin Hall talked to some of the refugees. He is in Irbil, Iraq. Benjamin, first, what do we know about the battle for Mosul right now?
John, today Prime Minister Abadi came out and said that everything was going well. It was ahead of schedule. What I can say, it is only ahead of schedule if the schedule was to move very slowly, because that's what we're seeing here. Resistance is tough, and frankly, today was some of the fiercest fighting that they have seen. It began this morning with U.S. airstrikes helping to take back a Christian town called Bartella. But any hope that ISIS had been suppressed by those bombs was misplaced. As Kurdish forces prepared to enter the village, a suicide car bomb emerged. Driving towards the fighters, it dodges one anti-tank missile, then some heavy machine gun fire, before finally being stopped. Now, it's these vehicle suicide trucks which are the most deadly weapon ISIS has, and the troops here, Iraqi and Kurds, are only able to defeat those, to stop those, thanks to the Milan anti-tank missiles, which again the US has given to them. So again, prime example of how the US is having a crucial role in this battle. John?
Really frightening video. Some of the refugees talk to you about what's going on inside the city?
Yeah, that's right. We were at a refugee camp today, and just like the story we heard from you earlier, one after the other, these people have felt the brunt, the wrath of ISIS in that city. Now, these people fled often late at night under fire from the city. Only a handful of the million or so who are in there. They told us some horrific stories, how ISIS, for example, had forced some of them to watch men being locked up in cages, then drowned alive. Decapitations, amputations were regular. Every day, people live in fear. Others told us how ISIS, though, were still strong inside the city, that they were dug in there and they were waiting for the offensive to come. Now, we heard from other refugees who said that some ISIS fighters had been hidden among them, including some dressed as women. Well, that is contradictory to some of the people from inside Mosul who say they are stronger than ever, they are willing to fight and they're waiting to die. And so as this battle moves inch by inch forward, village by village, the real battle lies ahead. That's when they hit the city of Mosul, and we expect that maybe in a few weeks, maybe a lot longer. Back to you.
Benjamin Hall, live from Mosul. Benjamin, thank you.